Hi, my name's Lucy and I work for PTFS Europe. For What's on Our Mind this time, we've been thinking about how libraries can prepare to reopen following the Covid-19 outbreak. There's a possibility that all newly returned items will need to be quarantined, so we thought it would be useful to highlight the cart to shelf feature on Koha. This feature allows you to move all newly returned items to a temporary shelving location to keep them out of circulation for a specified amount of time. The background script is running on Koha to move those items back to their original shelving location after that time has lapsed. The temporary location is visible on the OPAC, so library patrons can see that a book is in the library but isn't at that current time available for loan. How would we set up this feature? The first thing we need to do is check that you've got a shelving location of cart within your system. So you go to Koha Administration and then to your authorised values. And this is where your shelving locations are stored, and they're stored within the lock category of authorised values. I've done a quick search for lock. I've brought back my lock category here, and I'm going to click just to see what values I've got available. You might see a slightly different screen to this when you go to your authorised values. This screen did have a facelift at the 1905 version of Koha, so if you're on a version earlier than that, your authorised values will look slightly different. Okay, so I can see here that I've got an authorised value of cart already, but I want to change the description so it's a little bit more clear to patrons exactly what's happening with these items. I'm going to click on Edit. Then just change that description, and I'm going to change it to awaiting reshelving. I could change it to quarantined or something like that if I wanted to. And then save. And you can see now that that description's been updated. Didn't have a cart authorised value already, I could just create one from this button up here, so the new authorised value for lock, and that would add a cart authorised value in there. Okay. The next thing you need to do is actually activate the feature via a system preference. So I'm going to go to my system preferences, and the one you need called update item location on check-in. So I'm just going to search for update item, and this is the system preference that we need. Now again, it's a little bit complicated here because this is a new system preference in the 1905 version of Koha, I think. So if you're on an earlier version than that, you actually need a different system preference, and that system preference is called return to shelving cart. That just has two options, either move or don't move, so you need to update that to move in order to activate the feature. But here we're on 1911, so we need this system preference here, update item location on check-in. There are some notes here to help you. This example here where it says the all and then fic causes all items to be updated into the fiction location on check-in. So this is the sort of syntax we need. So it does give you some help on how to construct the syntax correctly. I'm just going to copy and paste that line here, and then go into actually update the system preference. Just paste that in there. Now obviously we need our own shelving location, so I'm going to change that to cart. So this is telling Koha that all check-ins should be moved to the cart shelving location. Okay. Then I can just save that preference there. Final thing you need to do is just raise a support call with us. Let us know that you want to use the feature and that you want us to set the script running in the background on Koha. It's called the cart to shelf script, so just let us know that that's the one that you want set up, and also let us know that the time scale that you want the books to remain within this temporary shelving location. So Whether that's a day, 2 days, however long. It's recommended that the scripts run hourly, so we'll set it up to run hourly through the day, and that would return those books that have been sat at the cart temporary location. It will return those back to their original location after that amount of time. So whether it becomes a new way of working, once libraries are able to reopen following Covid-19, whether books will need to be quarantined or not, I hope you found this tutorial useful, and thank you for watching.